Hello and welcome to another video, guys. We got a 4v4. We're going to be playing with a VPN Enjoyer. And we're going to be trying to do the same thing we do with the 2v2. But this time we're going to be playing in high yellow lobbies. And it's going to be in either 3v3 or 4v4 format as well. So we're going to try to add this on top of the 2v2 series that we have. And it'll be kind of like a team game series for the YouTube channel for those that love to see the team games. I actually went random civ and I got Britons, even though I was hovering Britons, which was kind of crazy. And I'm going to play on the same side as a VPN Enjoyer, which is my wife, for those who might be new to the series. And she's going to be rocking the Goths. So Britons and Goth combination on Arena. Pretty cool. Two very classic civs from the Age of Kings. And Goths especially have gotten a pretty decent buff lately. Champions are now a bit better. Husk Girls, I guess, are the same. As they've always been, but let's see what the Goths can do. Let's see what the Britons can do on the flank as well. We're going to be playing a 4v4 arena here, and as I mentioned earlier, it's quite a high elo lobby, so I'm not sure of how much we can do like unique strategies. H gold, nice. All right, H for what? H for, I don't know. I guess for Hera, but that seems very self-centered. Not even my gold. Is my gold an H? Where's my gold? No. Okay, H for hero. Because she's going to be the hero of this game. I like it. Then we got King Marv and Janitor on our team. Both solid players. I don't know how strong each player is in this game. But again, we're playing pretty high level team game. This is like basically top 500 team game elo. So it's going to be a good game. So I'm not sure of how much we can try unique strategies and off-meta approaches, but either way, you're going to get a really nice team game. And either way, we're going to try to make it as interesting as possible. And try to give some commentary as to what we're going to do, kind of run you through our plan, and then also try to carry the game, because this 4v4 adds a different element. In the 2v2, it's just us. In the 4v4, we have some external factors and some teammates that we cannot control. Nor guide more than just a little bit of text, so should be fun. And of course, you guys in the comments will let me know if you guys enjoy the series and like the fact that it's gonna have some, 4v4s and 3v3s, or if you just prefer the 2v2s like we had them before. Definitely let me know in the comments at the end of this video. You can make up your mind. All right, pretty good one. So the fact that we're playing random civ kind of makes you have to come up with a plan on the spot, which is kind of cool. It's a good element to the game. So we're going to take a look at all the civs and then come up with a game plan. Map is Arena, very classic map. Pretty much everyone's familiar with Arena at this point, if you've played or watched any of my channel. Alright, it's not the map I often play, but for team games, it's one of my favorites, believe it or not. Even though for 1v1s, I'm not a huge fan of it. For team games, it really is one of my favorites. Okay, so, I got Britons. We have Goths on the pocket. Other side has Vikings and Italians. First thing I'm noticing, we have 0 heavy cavalry civs. No paladin. Mainly we have infantry archer civs. They have on their team Khmer, Bohemians, Teutons, and Huns. So their civs are way better. Huns is the enemy flank on the other side. And we have Khmer on this side and Bohemian pocket. So their civs on our side are way better. And it's not even close. Way better than our civs. It's not even close. Khmer and Bohemians will dominate Britons and Goths for the most part. So we're going to have to come up with a plan. And the other side has 2 in pocket. So monks are going to be pretty inefficient. And we could expect Paladin to swing over. So I've kind of given you a good overview, given myself as well, of the situation. With our scout, basically we would just want to scout for relics at this point, because that's going to be a decent factor. So now we have to come up with a game plan. I have to think for a little bit. So this is how I come up with a game plan. I know I want to play towards Lombos for sure. It's basically the only unit that I can go for that makes sense. And ideally, I don't have to mix in Halberdier because we have Goth Pocket that can easily do Halb. So I would just go pure Lombo, and I'll provide the Siege, which is going to be my Werewolf Trebuchets. That should be quite good against the Ballista Elephants as well. And against Ballista Elephants or Scorpions, I could consider Onagers with Siege Engineer as well. Those are like my 2 siege options. We're going to want VPN Enjoyer to go nothing but infantry, Halb plus Huskrol. No champions will be needed this game, because they just won't be. Not much to it. So that's going to be our basically main game plan. Now I have to decide. So I know what units I want to make. Now I want to decide how is the best way to get there. Do I want to castle drop Khmer and try to put pressure? Or do I want to boom and try to get the good timing on things? It's not clear what's best, actually. I'm going to get tower rushed. So I should play towards a fast castle then. He made up my decision. So I'll play towards a fast castle with a castle drop. Alright, that's going to be perfect. So as always, notice I'm making my houses here. I'm actually setting up a nice anti-tower rush setup. So I can let him in probably. It's going to be very hard to break these walls. And I'll just click up. I didn't get Loom, but I have to hide my scout. I think that should be fine. Now Bohemian will hard die to Goth Pocket, by the way. Because Goth, now VPN Enjoyer can just open Huskarl after her boom. She will boom for sure. And actually I have to talk about this. I have to, because a lot of times on the flank, you'll see this reaction. And tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Chat, tell me if I'm wrong, YouTube comments. I'm not actually live streaming this. One guy on the flank is tower rushed. Help me, Pocket. I'm getting tower rushed. Where the hell is my Pocket? No. Correct response here. Pocket will boom. That's the correct response. So she can be strong. She only comes to help me if there's danger from enemy Pocket. If it's just me versus the flank, I'll handle that, okay? Don't need to overreact here. Outpost. This wall is nice. These houses are nice. He can't really pass through easily. VPN Enjoyer is coming in with her scout. And if I put a wall here, I could just secure the whole thing. Gonna Q Loom. I'm gonna call my teammates for scouts, please. Because enemy scouts could be coming over as well. It's a reasonable thing to call for. Alright, that's how I don't need to respond to it. It's not a problem. I just have to give up this farm. It's fine. By the way, this whole tower rush is like one of the main things that happens on arena flank. But for me, I think it's so easy to defend. I used to have trouble with it, but right now it's like... I think it's easy to defend against at least. I'm gonna sell 100 stone and 100 wood. And I'm up. It's a really good combo, by the way. You should be aware of. I'm trying to do some tricks here. How did that villager even get there? Oh, pull back a bit, VPN Enjoyer. With your scouts? Ah, he's playing really well. He was just on the edge there. Okay, no problem. Our teammates will bring their scouts here, which is nice. And I might have to counter tower here. Yeah, I'll do it, probably. He's gonna pass through, but... I think that's risky, actually. I have Loom, like, this is completely fine, I think. Yeah, send our scouts here. Oh, he walled me in there. Wow, this is crazy, actually. I have to send some from my berries. That's a really good play from him. I lost one build so far, but that should be fine. Maybe I'll lose a second, at most. But he will lose a lot more. Getting quite messy. These walls are like kind of insane. My scout bugged out there. Unfortunate. Nice. Yeah, I should kill those 3 villas. He's gonna lose 3 villas. I only lost 2. I think the game plan stays the same. VPN Enjoyer is gonna boom to Huskarl, and that's gonna be really hard for them. I'm not gonna rush to add a TC for now. I think I'll just chill. There's only 1 archer on the inside. I'm gonna just wall like this to the house. And just get some yeah, this is good. I'll clean this up. Okay, that's gotta kill everything. Nice, it's good. I don't even need to rush to drop my castle now. I cleared up all the villas here. So Gray's 6 villas behind if he loses these 2. But everyone's amazing at quick pulling nowadays. Wow. He will want me in? He wants to. Alright. We're more or less fine here, actually. That guy's walled in. That's not fine. I'll wall him, Hera. Never mind, I won't. I'm bad. It's so funny, actually. But I think he's like overdoing it, to be fair. I can only imagine how bad his economy is behind this. Alright, this guy will free up. And I have my castle, so now I'll just make a castle like this, and this will allow me to push back the whole aggression and be completely safe. Notice I do it super safe here because he's got archers and I don't. So I just want to be 100% safe, make sure he can't come through here. And like nothing can go wrong. This is more or less safe. This guy, one longbow will clear him. And only once I'm safe can I think of going for a boom now. Right. I'm not going to boom when there's still pressure in my face. So here, I could even just let that villager be alive. It's not going to change anything. Go for one town center. And VPN Enjoyer will boom. Perfect. She's doing well. She's going to be the main carry for this game. I'm doing better than Gray, but I was kind of kicked out of the game a little bit. Just a little bit. Now I have to decide if I want to go for the third TC or not. Maybe just a mining camp. A TC here would be decent. Keep an eye on that build behind me. Let's do a mining camp there. Actually, he made a house there to hop out. That guy can be really annoying if he just sits in a house all day, all game. Like, there's an angle here though. What you can do is we can just let that vill stay alive, so that he wastes a lot of his time trying to do something with it. I think that vill behind me is very low threat, so I don't really care what he does with that guy. Alright, now I'm really safe. Their pocket's just booming. And like, even if their pocket sent knights, I would be far behind, but I would probably still get to my castle, so I'd always have a way to stabilize. Now I've stabilized with 2 TCs. Next step is to add a third TC. Question is where to do that. I'm going to decide to just make it back here on the wood, because out here is a bit too risky for me. Alright. I'll start making lombos soon. You guys are probably like, where the hell are the lombos? It's gonna come soon. I like to get myself back into the game, economically speaking, first, before going for any more military here. And the reason for that is quite simple. I can't do damage by adding in a bit of lombos right now. I just can't do damage with it. I can only do damage if I add in enough to where I can break in with 2 petards and go in with like 5-10 lombos and then do damage, and that's a little too much investment. So if I don't need any on defense, then I'll just focus economy and play towards it. Now it's a good time to scan the game. All right, so I notice, okay, Grinder, their enemy flank on the other side is going for relics. Interesting. I'll take note of that. I notice our pockets, our enemy pocket here, is booming. So he's gonna have Hussite wagons. He might have Halb hoofneeds. He might have Handkin near hoofneeds. Probably the right call versus Goth pocket. And then 2 ins is probably gonna play towards Paladin. I'm keeping a mental note on all of these things. And I see the Hun player actually has CA, for example. Cav archers on the field. Good time to take a look around. Look at VP Enjoyer. What's such a clean boom? Look at this. 4 TCs on the H-shaped gold. And now let me get one longbow to go get that vill at the back. That guy's still feudal, so that guy's screwed. This is what I'm telling you, like, Tower Rush on Arena is, I don't know, I think it's kind of bad. I think it's only good if you react poorly to it. Or if it's like super well coordinated with the pocket following it up, but yeah, usually if it's just like this, it's whatever. Didn't I tell you guys we're gonna let this guy stay alive with this vill, so he's gonna invest into things that don't matter? Like, this is so funny because that range does not matter at all. He's gonna go ranges versus freaking Britons? Like, no way. Now, he invests all that, I make a siege workshop, and it's all cleared up. And I have such a big boom behind it. So sometimes if you play intelligently, you can actually take advantage of your opponent trying to do too much like that. It's all about not panicking and just remaining calm, I feel like. And I have Loom, so even if he has like a few archers, it's whatever. We're gonna go ahead and get handcart here. Probably a mangonel makes sense because I don't know how many archers he has here. Oh, he's passing a relic to VPN Enjoyer. What the hell? He treats her better than I do in these team games. That's crazy. Oh man. I feel like VPN Enjoyer has stepped out of the 2v2 shadow. Wait. Oh no, he's running right past. Holy. He used you. See, I wouldn't do that. Now the treatment in the 2v2 is still solid. I wouldn't do that. I don't give the illusion that I'm gonna help her at least. Damn, poor VPN Enjoyer. Okay. At least she still enjoys her VPN. So this is good. I mean, I'm kind of just chilling for the most part. Pick up some more eco tech. Actually, before that, probably a mangonel. One mangonel, one ram, and everything here dies. That's gonna be the plan. Actually, probably even scorpion is better than mangonel, but... So you're gonna open pure Huskarl to start, because the Khmer player is out of the game, so you go pure Huskarl, and you're probably gonna face Hand Cannoneer from the pocket, from the Bohemian. Or his Sight Wagon, those are his two options. I'll go Mango Ram. Alright. And I can go for a 4th TC actually, maybe that's the way to go. Continue getting eco attacks. And then one villa to back, continue making houses. I don't know, maybe it's a lot easier said than done, but I just feel like remaining calm under pressure is such an important part to playing these arena team games. I'm gonna commit to more Lombos now, because that's the unit I want to make long term anyway. So making it now, you might think will slow down my imp timing, but actually doesn't really do that because I will make that unit an imp anyway. I'm gonna queue a scorpion. Should I stay 100% safe? I'll play really safe with this mangonel. Because it's my only one, I don't want to lose it. And... he has ballistics at the micro range step. Oh, all that commitment's just down the drain. Like, he just did not do enough there. He really didn't. He's down so many villas as well. He just did a good job of being as annoying as possible, so I will give him that. But you can just see how his days are numbered. And that's it. Everything else is cleaned up. Now we can just play towards imp. And our game plan will be just Lombos. And we can see if we can make VPN Enjoyer proud. Actually, he did kill some villas here, so that's probably the best bit of damage he did. I'm gonna go back to the front. But again, he's just on like... he's on archers or Britons, which is just like not a good late game. So I'm playing towards an amazing late game. He's playing towards a not so good one. Keep an eye on the scores, see who's winning. Oh, I got Huskarl coming in as well. Nice. Quite good, actually. Oh, those Elite Huskarl look sick. It's the first time I've seen them, I feel like. Really cool. Here's my Scorpion back here. He's gonna have an archer come up. And then I guess I'll use my Mangonel on his tower, which will actually hurt quite a bit. Yeah, Hand Cannoneer from the pocket. But I think our combo is really good. And some Sight Wagons, maybe. To dodge ballistics if I can. Oh, this is hard. Probably a bad fight from me. Just because I probably should have waited, but it's fine. Get that guy up? Okay. I mean, we're miles ahead. So it should be okay. I'm stacking wood on purpose. I don't really want to make more farms. I don't need more farms here when I expand. Nice. Yeah, feel free to trade there as much as you can. And sell food, actually. Very smart choice, I think, to sell food here. I'm not going to need it, and I really want stone to be able to afford all the different things. I'm going to do a second castle very conservative, because I want to be able to produce my units for a long time to come. Whenever you're making the unique unit, you'd never want to do like forward castles, unless you have to. Alright, I just realized Elite to Side Wagon will be a huge problem. I might have to do Onager versus that. I will attack Onager actually. Yeah, we can jump on that when you have a lot of units. Let's wait though to pick our battle here. Yeah, we can just play defensive. Notice that gray score is super low, so we can really take our time here. We're not really in a rush. Okay, so I'm gonna get the Onager tech. So now I have my comp, which is gonna be Lombo, Treb, Onager. And the pocket will literally just make infantry. Our pocket, or VP and enjoy. Alright. Huh? Hashcross are doing okay against that. Try to send some towards the back and hit the hand cannoneer. Possible. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent trade for the Goths there. It's not even bad. Alright. Those guys bully me like crazy. Okay, when I get the elite Lombo, I'm going to show him who's boss. Just wait and see. A few more farms just in case. I really don't need that many, but... I try to hang on to my castles. Yeah, you can try to run in here though, because I've got enough Lombos where I can pick up the gunpowder now. So now our combo's gonna be way better. So my job is just to pick up the hand cannoneer. Her job is to run in and snipe siege, get on top of the hand cannoneer, that kind of stuff. Now our comp is really working out. And then Honor just can push away the skirms here. We're doing well. We're doing very well. And we're so far ahead economically speaking that as soon as we stabilize here, it's completely over for them on our side. Nice. Look at the Goths taking over. Good. And now we're going to get on the aggressive again. Look at those minerals in the center here. We want those minerals. I'll even delete some of these walls to make the flow a little bit smoother. Ooh, you're going condos. Oh, you're so smart. We have Italians. She's going to go condos. That's going to counter gunpowder completely. I didn't even think of that. That's my bad. That's for sure the right call. Amazing. Yeah, this is looking real good then. That's one thing I should have realized when you had the Italian. Other sets coming with Paladin. This is something I knew could happen. I called it a long time ago. You're going to have to mix in some help now. I'll play defensive. You might take some damage, but it's okay. Maybe I get a nice Onager shots. Maybe. I think you guys like the gate trick there. He literally can't do anything with those paladins. So funny. But I'm getting trapped here, it's not as funny. Ooh. Yeah, that's the fact that we don't have to deal with in the 2v2s, but here we really do. Now I am missing Elite Lombo. But I can't afford it. Hubs are coming in now, which is good. Up the hoop meets, but yeah, That castle's gonna die, and everyone all together with it. Our job now is to hold. Whenever you get 3v1 like that, or whatever, like 3v2'd, you're gonna have to go into holding mode. Issue is they don't have a lot of gold, so we can't hold this for too long, but the best thing we can do, we just go back and hold. Hard to set up trade on arena, but it's something I have to try to do here soon. Alright. Elite Lombo, thank god. I need the attack. I'm gonna get this, and even murder holes would be quite good. I just need to mass enough Lombos to where I'm winning all of these trades. I'm making those too. I'm gonna get guilds. Might be my only way to get gold this game. These Zoners are actually really hard for them to play against, by the way. Because the Hoopnies can't get close or else I hit them with a Lombo. So it's a really good siege weapon to use. That guy's only microing. So I try not to hit the great player. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'll go for the gunpowder. Got some nice shots in there. Set the Hoopniets. Oh, now we're typing stuff. We got Elite Lombo, which looked absolutely sick, by the way. Yeah, with guilds, I can get a decent amount of gold. Yep. I just pick up Hankin near while you fight. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take some of this gold now. Try to get my pop up as well. Not been easy to do that. Actually, we're playing really well on this side. Quite happy with this. Back up. Let me get that Hoopnies. That's my job. My job is to pick up the Hoopnies. Her job is to flood, meat shields, and dive and just trade constantly. They want to feel like we want the Goth pressure to make them feel that they can't move out with their siege. That's the whole point. And then when they do, I can pick it off with the Lombo. So you see a lot of Goth infantry just running in. That is completely ideal. It's not a pretty way to play the game, but man, is it effective. And there we go. We got the GG. Amazing. The condos was a really good idea, by the way. Let's freaking go. GG. Amazing. You know what? We're bottom score of our team, but I honestly feel like we carried that game. Because we soaked up so much pressure from Blue. And what's crazy is that Blue threw his side to go and try to win the other side, which it could have been a good play. I'm not saying it's a bad play, but it's kind of wild that he did go for that. And yeah, they were trying to set up trade, but we beat them before the trade was set up. What was our next idea here? Our next idea was to stabilize, get control of this area to take a bunch of this golden stone. With that gold, I'll easily set up trade because we now have the position, plus we have the minerals. They started trade before they had the position. What that does is that it saps your gold, and now they can't trade because they lost the position on the other side. Like Blue was getting pressed into, the trade route was going to get collapsed on. This guy can't afford to trade because if he sinks his gold into the trade right now, it's going to be a disaster for him because he's getting pushed really hard. So that's why I have to find the right moment to trade on arena. And I think we played a fantastic game. I'm completely in the game, whereas Gray is still completely out of it at only 5,000 score. The only thing he can contribute with is skirms. And as you can see with the Goth spam, it's really not too effective. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this version of it. If you guys want to see more 3v3s and 4v4s in our team game series, do let me know. We're always going to play the same side, so it always feel like it's a 2v2, or at least like it's us working together. But I feel like the 3v3 and 4v4 can add another layer to these videos where we now have to think about like paladins on the other side coming over, and we have to actively carry the game instead of just, you know, winning our 2v2 and nothing more. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys want more content from me, check out my Patreon. If you guys want to have the exclusive guides and content to play like me or to carry your friends. or to get a wife to carry you, which is what I do. And if you guys want to watch my live streams, check me out on Twitch. Links to both Twitch and Patreon in the description below. And as always, have a good day. See you guys in the next video. Peace.